Golden thread.
This isn't the end.
Clearly not your best.
You wish. Nope. Haste. Hold it!
No.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
entirety of your existence is but a single moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Execution style. Spare me.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Unkind. Rewind. Now come back strong. Double kills. Through blood, victory.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Now we can kind of do whatever we want for 2 minutes. That is rough.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a long ass cooldown on that Chronosphere
It is
as well.
2.5 minutes.
You asked why Mars Io? That's why, I
Radiant's
guess.
bottom
Mars
tower
Io
has
very
fallen.
strong,
No.
Dire
and it's just for the
are
laning
standing.
stage. Later on, you can hook up to the Luna once you got some actual farm to work with. Very cool indeed. And Zai, you can see homing in on his Blink Dagger. Just a few hundred gold to go.
Nope.
Radiant's
gonna grab it bottom.
tower is under attack.
Haven't really seen too much from him, but
Dire's
that's
top tower is under
obviously
attack.
he doesn't have. Yeah, but I assume once he gets that, that's the ramp up time for
Regeneration.
Secret.
He even has the Tumbler's Toy, which is very good on Sand King, similar to
Oh.
Shaker. Gives him a lot of mana and gives him extra reach. That extra 300 reach on Blink Dagger is no joke. If you think that's kind of what you get for buying Ags, right? Get that extra cast range on Burrow Strike, and of course other things. It's not as good as an Ags. That would be kind of ridiculous,
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say
that would be Essence Ring on Wisp pre-nerf. That was absolutely broken.
yeah.
But
Now attached to Eurus for the rest of the game. Farming away to their heart's content. Matu trying to catch up. I mean, how does Faceless Void is not going to keep up with Luna Farm? That's just a fact of how
Yeah.
the hero is
Yes,
designed.
for sure.
So what they really need to play around is the Chronosphere into their combo, which they tried to. Just
Radiant's bottom tower
damage at
is
that
under
point.
attack. Dire's
they might
middle
need to
tower
just
is under
calm
attack.
down a little bit. It really sucks that this bottom move fails for them just because of how big the loss is compared to if they did nothing, right? But you need to take a deep breath. Remember what the strat is, what your timings are, and you're pretty far away from the big one, which is Nisha getting Aghanim Scepter. He's gonna get his travels delivered now. Nisha's having a good game. He's farmed.
Yep.
113 is great for mid invoker. Definitely.
Syndra, when
Staying on track.
you were leader of many respective teams throughout your career, did you ever in the middle of a game, oh, we're gonna see Boundless Strike into the Chrono, Sunstrike to follow?
He did.
Did indeed.
Did I ever?
Did you ever, in the middle of a game, tell your team, take a deep breath?
Not with those words, but definitely something similar many
Dire's
times.
top tower is
Why
under
not those
attack.
words though? Somnus?
Because then they
Lines
couldn't have
Puppy.
taken me seriously.
Like Puppy, oh, he's actually, no, Lucid Beam is there. You can see MY with the relocate. Yeah.
Yep.
And they're probably just going to end up back in the jungle where they came from to maximize the farm.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah. Back to
Dire's
the
top
triangle
tower
we
is
go.
under attack.
And then we TP top. Okay. I think Secret are not going to expect this.
Yeah, Spear. Yaps are stuck to the tier 1 tower, and Eurus and company clean them up relatively easily. But I do like the move from Secret in terms of the Chronosphere cooldown. Right when it was up, that's when they made their move. They're planning everything ahead. Kind of what they have to do to get back into this game. It is a bit of an uphill battle.
Radiant's top tower
Game is
is under
just-
attack.
He's the only kill they have, I just realized. They've killed him 5 times.
You are correct.
They are just killing Weaver. Actually not going for Axe, he's going for Spirit Vessel. I guess trying to combat the lifesteal of Faceless Void and the...
That is kind of odd.
It's okay, but I feel like the Axe is just monstrous this game, right?
Yeah.
maybe he values getting the health too. I mean, the vitality booster is very nice on Weaver. The hero has absolutely terrible stat gains. I think the worst in the game, or at least some of the worst starting stats. Always been very weak.
Matu's gonna get this tier 1 tower with no contest from Elephant.
Top tower has fallen.
Of course, Secret did throw a couple bodies at that originally. So they'll be happy with that trade either way. And Yang zoning in on his Blink Dagger now, so just a couple hundred away.
On the way. Obviously a great item against the Radiant lineup. We talked about BKB being amazing. Very often games that BKB is good in, Hood will also be valuable. Just hits that earlier stride with that, so can very easily frontline for a team. Oh, he sees the Absor. That,
Oh, all right.
no Quelling Blade on Mars is costly there. I think he should have speared.
All right, dumb question. It's not a dumb question. This is actually fine. If there's a tree in Mars Arena and he's on it, can he jump out? Because it's the verticality, right? So you should be able to.
I think Mars Arena breaks every tree.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Every
So-
tree.
So that's why Yang did it
All
there.
right, what if you grow a tree after it's been placed?
And then Monkey jumps on that?
Yes.
I think he can jump out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was... it makes sense that he tries to arena, right? Because he knows it destroys the trees. But if you look at it from a risk-reward perspective, that's a missed ulti. If you try to spear or God's Rebuke and one of those connects, you probably find the kill as well, right? So
Yeah.
I think it would have been an easier and less... a better risk-reward choice.
Wow, Eurus is quite farm. Has Mask of Madness and BKB now.
And close to getting Dragon Lance again.
Yeah, I thought he had Oh yeah, he took it apart, I see. Win probably 56%. Would you agree with that?
Probably kind of, just because like I really like Elephant's position in the game right now, but I just know Void Invoker.
Yeah.
They're not far enough ahead that you feel like, okay, this is gonna be real trouble. If Secret just keep their cool and farm their items, they can win this game at any point after 25 minutes. There will always be the possibility of that huge team fight. And knowing that Weaver is going Vessel is probably... Alright, he did get the item.
Oh.
The one item.
Oh, Philosopher's Stone. Minus 30 attack speed, though.
Damage.
Or damage, I mean. Yeah.
Completely irrelevant. Almost. That's a little bit.
Double attack. Okay.
It's an exaggeration.
The
It's not
Geminate
completely
is
irrelevant.
nerfed heavily.
He's not going to max Geminate anyway. He will max the Swarm. because he's
Geminate
support.
is nerfed heavily
True.
as a position 5 Weaver. But
Dire's top
yeah,
tower
still good
is
to
under
have,
attack.
and maybe if the game goes long enough, he will get Ags indeed. But yeah, I'm questioning the Spirit Vessel as well. I'm not sure. Maybe we're missing something. I mean, in theory, it could be good against Jingu, but it's a position 4.
Exactly.
Monkey
It's a
King.
support Monkey King. It is a good item on Weaver support, by the way. It's good in general, but this game, the Ags is just too good to pass up on.
Yeah.
And the problem with going for Vessel along the way is, let's say you get Vessel and then next you grab that that Ags, then because you built Vessel, you might end up not affording your defensive item.
Radiant's
Sometimes
bottom
Weaver
tower
needs a
is under
defensive item
attack.
to ensure that it can use the ult, and you won't have the gold for that because you bought a Vessel that cost you another 2k. So it's like debatable.
Somnus. He has his Aghanim Scepter, so Resonant Play. Just go straight for it. Didn't bother with Yules this time around.
I'm supposed to buy Atos.
They're getting it secured there. Yeah, I saw that. The Absol with the Atos soon. Burrow Strike from Zai into the Static Storm. That's going to be an easy peasy one in FY. He has the Essence Ring that you were talking about.
Essence Ring Mac. Not one.
Not
He's
quite as good as it used to be.
stayed alive as long as he could.
Would he have stayed alive with the old Essence Ring?
It would have made 0 difference.
Okay. Jesus, that loud.
It heals the same amount, just own it to yourself.
Oh, that's right. That's what made it broken. That's
The
true.
old
I thought
one was just
I thought they lowered the amount in general. As well.
Maybe they lowered it by like 50 or 25. You might be right, actually.
Roshan being attempted. Swarm coming through. Gonna scout things out just a bit. Another 15 seconds for FY.
Is under attack.
Buyback as well, but won't need to expend it here. Yang.
Where's the Philosopher's
Radiant's
Stone?
middle tower is under attack.
It's a good question.
Wait, did they not pick it? Did they not get, wait, was it Radiant who got it?
No, Luna picked it up for sure.
Dire are scanning.
I don't see it anywhere.
No, it's not in the stash right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe somebody ate it. You get like 100 gold extra every 10 minutes. That'll be interesting. Consume it and get X gold every X minute. Next neutral item, Cinderin.
Yep. Sounds an awful lot like royal jelly. Consume it and get a bonus for the rest of the game.
I love that item.
It got removed.
Love that item.
Yep. Removed.
It's true. Everything I love gets destroyed. Axe, shard. Oh man, that one. That took me a couple days to get over. That's not kid ourselves. I'm still not over that one. I've yet to touch axe since then, actually. But yeah, talk to me about this Atos potential.
Let's watch Puppy die first.
Okay. Uses the static storm, zones a bit there with the kinetic field. Though he's gonna stay alive, Cinderin. Matu jumps in with the baby time walk. Oh, the glimpse out. Right inside the arena, all by his lonesome. See the Wukong's command from Yapzor into the Chronosphere onto 2. Be an easy kill. FY actually ends up going inside as well, trying to save his teammate. Kills right off the bat. Somnus does take out Zai in the meantime, though. Matu and company trying to focus Eurus. You can see the EMP from the side. Eurus pops that Eclipse. Mitigating all that damage. He just gets right-click down into Oblivion. The bash connects. Another kill goes the way of Seeker. What a fight. What a turn of events in general. Somnus, the only thing he could do is potentially try to steal this Aegis.
I really thought that Elephant were going to find... Oh, Yapzor sees him here, by the way.
He sure does.
I thought Elephant were going to find a kill on Puppy or on Zai way faster there, but I guess Somnus was just too far away to connect on these opening moves they made. They got the arena down, but then he's just sitting in the arena alone on Sand King. Nobody was really helping. There's a great chrono coming from Matu.
A really good glimpse from Puppy, though. That's why he was alone in the arena.
Oh, was that? But he wouldn't have glimpsed the Void Spirit, because he can just ignore glimpse.
Radiant are scanning.
You can just dodge it with Dissimulate when it's about to bring you back, so maybe I missed something there, but really, really good from Secret. Obviously, they don't get the Roche here. Their line's pretty bad at killing it, so not going to reap the big reward, but pretty much equalizing the gold with that play, and importantly for them, actually, wait, he's not even buying Axe on Invoker.
By the way, just to talk about how slow-paced this game has been, especially from Elephant side, you can understand it from Secret because of the long cooldown on Chronosphere. That's the first Eclipse of the game, if I'm not mistaken, right? 22 minutes in. I mean, obviously this is a farming hero, but at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of the time you see Lunas get a little bit more involved in this. Taking it easy. They're going to lose the mid-tier 1 tower here, Secret. This is a price you pay for running Void Invoker. You get your big fight, and then you suck for 2 minutes. So,
Dire's top tower is under
40 seconds still.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know if this is good from Elephant, but I actually really like the mindset of we want to squeeze as much advantage as we can out of missing cooldowns. So they are going to start threatening the Roche, and Secret will
Boundless Strike with the connect field as well. Burrow Strike and the Eclipse back into the fray. FY trying to save Super, gets him back to very healthy amount of HP, and there's the arena again. The Roshan still in the midst of things. Matu pops his BKB, now on the retreat along with Eurus. BKBs are being used just to run away for now. Eclipse still not back online for your... Oh, the glimpse is there, though. Deafening Blast applied. FY trying to keep his carry alive, but it's not going to happen this time. And the bashes will commence for Matu. 2 deaths very quickly. They're both going to buy back in the game. For Elephant, this Roche is very important for both respective teams. Yang, oh my god, he backs right into the Chronosphere. Yapzor with the Wukong's command. Good news for Elephant is that Void is dead throughout this entire engagement now. Right after the Chronosphere got this triple kill for Nisha in the meantime. The most farmed hero on the map by far. Lucid Beam keeps Yapzor in place.
So he's going to die back.
Yeah, that's a dieback onto Zai. So lots of buybacks for Elephant. Dieback onto FY. But will this be enough to get Roche? This is all about Roche at the end of the day.
Invoker is quite a pesky hero to take this against without your IO.
Indeed.
And yeah, kind of awkward for Elephant here that FY has to spend so many resources on saving the support Weaver. It means it's not available for Luna. You saw when Secret choose to go in Eurus layer down that fight, they don't have the burst heal that they need to keep him alive. And really, really nicely played by Secret there. They got Chronosphere off at the perfect time, or got it up rather. It was on cooldown for a while in that fight, keep that in mind. And they still were able to do very well until it came online.
The Eclipse came back that moment, by the way. That was...
Yeah.
Well, technically it could have been good timing, but he died immediately. But yeah, lots of buybacks from Elephant. Very expensive fight, and it doesn't even result in a Roche, Cinderin.
What did Secret buy back? Only Sand King, right? So that was a 1 for 3 buyback situation, and 2 of the buybacks from Elephant are cores. So any kill on Luna or Mars opens up for a Roche for Secret. And once again, keep in mind, Nisha was just, he's owning. He's level 19, has 16k net worth, and he doesn't want to buy Ags because it's too easy. So he's gonna buy Shivas now.
Really?
Maybe they don't want to rely too much. Okay, so here's my thought here. Maybe they don't Cataclysm just because there's saves on the enemy team, right? There's both the IO and the Weaver who's probably going Ags in their minds.
But the Cataclysm gets many here.
It does.
Time-lapse is on one target.
But it is hard to land. At this level of play, it's hard to land like really, really good Chronospheres that hit like 3 or 4 heroes, right? So let's say you hit 2, one can get relocated and the other one can get lapsed. Maybe that's the thought process here. Or they feel like Invoker needs to do more than just have this one awesome team fight. He needs to be available more often. And you definitely are with this build of Orchid Shivas. You're way stronger in basically every situation outside of that one.
You can always get Ags later, Cinder.
Of course.
The third Roche. Of course, you got to get the first one.
Yeah.
They start that process.
Almost there.
Yep. He's taking a beating this game. This is the most damage he's taken in quite a while without a resulting kill.
Yeah.
Regenerating so fast. Poor guy. He just wants to either live or die, not in between. He doesn't like the in-between game, the limbo.
I wish I could regenerate like Roche. That's pretty cool. Oh, Matsu was looking for the chrono, but Sum is quick to leave.
Pretty sure that's what the sleeping process is for.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same. Roche is recovered perfectly.
That's true. And then when he dies, he gets reincarnated as a stronger version of himself.
Yeah.
Well, by stronger, I mean his belly is more full of items. So in theory, that kind of happens to us every time we go to bed as well.
That's true.
I get fatter every day.
Roshan is actually a metaphor for
obesity in the world.
Yeah. Similar to obesity, the bigger he gets, the harder he slaps. It's just gravity.
That's true.
Yeah.
So confirmed gravity in Dota, which I think we could have guessed at.
Slam growth. Slam grows per minute.
Oh, Nisha actually just went for the casual play, and we'll just be finishing.
Oh, he changed his mind.
Yeah.
The Shivas hovered for quite a while, but changed his mind. Very close game though. Still feel like it's anyone's game, but with every passing minute when it goes like this, I'm starting to like Secret's chances more and more. Zai is closing in on a BKB, which is very good. Wonder what Yapsor is going to do now after the Atos. We were starting to talk about this item, but didn't really get to finish it. Guess maybe the logic is that it's a good way to control the IO in the fight.
What about Gleipnir, Cinderin? Great item.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Wanted to say that. I mean, what kind of items do you go on support Monkey King these days? Like, it's too late for something like Mage Slayer. I don't know.
It's just not that good this game, I think. It's okay, but I think he would have gone.
Ooh, that is a fat BKB. Whew. Man, maybe I'm just an old man at this stage of my life, Cinderin. That's quick fingers.
Yeah, unfortunately, it kind of works against him because he didn't need to use it. There was nobody there except the Invoker, but he's terrified of dying without buyback.
That's true.
And this is actually a really cool play from Secret because this BKB being forced is potentially opening up for a Roshan fight.
The thing is, they suck at taking Roche, Cinder, and that's the problem. The Roche taking is awful.
Yeah, it's not the best. I don't think they double smoked there a little bit.
Roshan has probably been killed 3 times over at this stage without actually dying. It's just the slowest death of all time.
Yang breaks the smoke.
Put him out of his misery already. Nice initiation from Yang, or is it? He's the one that's going to get gone on now inside the kinetic field. You can see both respective teams taking
reload out.
Passive approach here. Matu now pops his BKB, not really needing to. Zai as well. Oh, didn't even realize he had one. So now Secret can't fight. It's all about the BKB games.
Yeah, Lunas is back up in 10.
Yeah, so maybe they'll try to force
absolute
Roche
5-head play from Eurus using it earlier. Bombs to be ready again.
Yeah.
There goes the Mist Arena. It's all bait for the Luna BKB. It's coming up.
Man.
Oh,
what a game. Yeah. Finally he dies. I say finally because every time you say he's gonna
die, he lives. Yeah.
He buys back into the game. Still has a Static Storm available. Yapsor with the Balance Strike. Puppy commits again. See the Meteor with the Deafening Blast to follow. And the heals from FY. My goodness, that's a lot.
The crowd hasn't cheered for like 20 minutes. Then they cheer for Secret when Puppy buys back after dying.
Well, it
What
could
is
be
happening?
it could be Elephant fans cheering
Definitely
mockingly
could be. That
for Secret.
If there's one thing Dota fans have got used to over the last couple of years, it is offensive tipping. So
Yes, that's right.
absolutely. Yeah, they love that shit, don't they?
Dude, I'm not gonna. I know some people are complaining about this. Is one of my favorite additions to Dota in so long. I hope they don't change this.
I think it would be nice to have more varieties of
Yeah,
cheering
that's
them.
true.
Just more different sounds.
We need one person, like in the, just like a 1% chance to boost, something like that added into the mix to make it a little bit more believable. There's always one idiot in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure
Usually
you would
it's me.
volunteer to be that guy for
Of
the
course.
recording. Yep,
Of course,
absolutely.
I've sent many clips to Valve already, audio clips that is.
So that one really drunk guy in the crowd just belching. That could be you. Perfect.
I'm available for voice acting at any time.
a little bit of a
Yang
weak
pops
glimpse.
is a lot of BKBs used.
He does find
Oh.
Yapsor here though,
He
so
does.
this should lead to a kill relocate.
Yeah, relocate.
TP out.
Yapsor.
There's a beam. There's a beam. There's
Oh! My God! We need like a compilation of all the BKBs used this game that resulted in nothing.
Euros was in range and mid animation, I think, on the Lucent Beam, and then he got relocated. So it interrupted his cast, and he had to do it again.
Oh,
I think.
see.
And then he got into the tornado. That was really bad luck.
Scanning.
I believe that is what happened there.
That's pretty crazy, actually. That's horrible timing.
Fortunate there for Yapsor, but also a really cool play to try it. Right? Try
Yeah,
the
just a little PSA for everybody out there. An announcement: Rochan is still alive.
Yep.
The first one. He has not been killed as of yet. As you see the replay. See what happens here. Being out. Oh, I see what you're saying. So he was in range for the Lucent Beam.
Yeah.
Then I got relocated like just a little
And that
bit.
stops the animation.
Yeah.
So he has to cast it all over again, and then the
Yeah.
tornado lands as
Wow.
well.
I thought you meant he was like using it on a creep on the other side of the map. I didn't realize he was even there, but that is very unlikely to happen, actually. But
Not the biggest kill of in the world there, though.
No,
like
true.
it's just a Monkey King support, but funny little situation.
Oh, we got a DD on Eurus. We got the butterfly. Going for Satanic next, about 1,000 away from completing it.
Wait, does he actually have the Reaper? Oh, he is. Harm.
Yep.
Still.
Big boy.
Nisha changed his mind again. Finished Octarine Core instead
Are you
of the...
serious?
He keeps us guessing. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be going for Shard now, so the triple Meteor surprise.
Very strong with Chrono.
Absolutely. Unless you only hit one, then
Even then, it can cover some angles outside the Chrono. that
it's like a
people don't-
zoning Meteor. in
No,
that case. Okay.
it's. I mean, it's never going to be bad, right? Compared to one.
No, I agree. And it's 1,400 gold. That seems like,
He has plenty of that.
yeah, that's what the Midas is for.
Weaver, yo, super is.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're going to
okay.
use a decent amount. Static Throne being the long
He found them.
Now Satanic is online for Eurus, aka Paparazzi. I just have to say his name every now and then just to remember how nice it sounded. We have to call him Eurus. Very sad times. First world problems. Matu, will this be the first Roshan of the game? It's looking very like oh, elephant on the way.
Oh, they didn't have smoke.
In the vicinity, he has the Blink BKB Mars Arena available. We'll go and his zoning capabilities. Tornado as well, and it looks like Rochan is playing the way secret. What that means, I don't know. Glimpse back onto Yang. Matu jumps in with the time dilation. Yang trying to get on the other side with the kinetic field. Yep, BKB's pop everybody. Chronosphere onto 2. Not a whole lot of follow-up yet. Sunstrike, and there's the epicenter into the Chrono, though. Not the greatest timing. And now Eurus pops his BKB. Mitigates all that Burrow Strike damage. And this leads to a double kill for Somnus. Not the greatest time as they back away. Ja forced to use his BKB. And PP's up to safety. Matu looks like he's fine. Yeah. Ooh. All right.
It would have been
They get the Aegis and
extremely costly if Nisha had died. He doesn't buy back gold, so that would have been huge for Elephants. A good fight for them, and to relocate Fly. Basically perfect timing in the damage to, and that's one of those where you feel like maybe with Cataclysm he still dies there, but well, one thing is constant super will die in the middle of nowhere, so. Was scouting out the mid lane, trying to maybe cut a wave or get a. Did he have a ward on him? He had a ward. Maybe he wanted to get a deep ward there, but
This was
No.
very awkward. And then Zai ends up using Epicenter and then runs into the Chrono, which gives just enough time for Eurus to pop BKB afterward. That was not the best execution from Secret.
Obviously, that double damage just...
But not the end of the world either. They still have the Aegis.
It's all right. They didn't get forced to use any buybacks, and they got what they came for. So
Matu, by the way, has Shard, which has that little extra reverse time walk. But the biggest thing is really the cast range of time walk in general. It just allows you to actually initiate. You don't have these like pathetic initiations where you just 500 range off or whatever.
yeah, it is very strong. Also great for farming. It just speeds everything up.
Yep, that's true. Basically anti-mage now.
Yep.
Yaps are doing his thing in the trees
He
here.
is actually going Gleipnir.
I told you, Cinder.
Did you? Well, you suggested it. You didn't confirm that he was doing it, right?
No, I said he should do it, and then I said I was kidding because it's stupid, because I wasn't sure if it was stupid. I just wanted to sound smart.
Oh.
Now I'm backtracking.
And now it's really stupid because you said it was bad and he's buying it. So
Yeah.
that's even worse than not having it.
Yeah, that's probably true. I should have not said anything.
That's
So,
often the conclusion you come to when you open your mouth.
Yapsor is going Gleipnir. I don't know if you heard, Cinder. Looks like a pretty good choice to me.
Yep. Smart. It's very good here because reasons.
Dire are scanning.
Multi-disable aspect.
I mean, when you already have the Atos, it's relatively cheap damage, right? I guess.
Puppy's dead. Okay.
Planing up.
Oh, Mod coming to the top. Pops BKB right off the bat. Just a backtrack, a lot of damage there. There's the Sunstrike the follow. That's going to be a huge kill onto the position one Luna. Let's see if Team Secret. They've lost a couple support in the meantime. They have the cover of the ice wall.
Thomas is strong here.
Yeah, he onto
Double
Pops.
BKB.
BKB jump in, trying to go for super, gets the bash. There's the silence from the sideline on Nietzsche. And they're going to turn their sights onto the rest of Elephant. The Astral Step keeps them safe. Matu and company, yeah. With that ice wall in place, Nisha has been playing so freaking well this game. Everything has been set up. Beautiful Burrow Strike onto 2. Can they finish anybody off? That is the question. You'll Scepter with... Picked up Mjolnir, by the way, on Matu, trying to chase a little bit farther, but there's the silence. Okay. That is a free Aegis for Elephant.
Dire's middle tower.
Interesting.
Yeah, Nisha left. I think he ran out of mana and just started pushing mid.
Objective-based gamer right here.
Yep.
Can respect that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's a little damage for Void. Of course, that was the Aegis. That wasn't a true death.
Yeah.
Dire's
And
top
really
tower
nice
is under
there from
attack.
Secret as well. They need to fight through the Satanic of Luna first, but they realize they can overpower her with Sunstrike and no relocate.
Uranus is down for 40 seconds, no buyback. So, Matu does take a lot of damage here, though.
Void Spirit is pretty good in situations like this where there's only one instant stun, which is the Sanking, and kind of play around that one, so you can just keep poking.
They tank
The lane.
picked up as a result of taking part the Mask of Madness. So a set of or
Dire's
crit
middle barracks
of the
has fallen.
kill of the Somnus to your.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
There's that.
Getting this
Back
one.
to just doing some chip damage for now. Niche with alacrity to himself. He's like, I'm the carry. All right. Be taking more damage in turn, but yeah, they're gonna reset now. I mean, it's actually kind of hard to fight for Elephant without Mars. That's maybe one of the disadvantages that are lineups right now.
Yeah.
The arena actually has such huge implications on these fights, even with the BKBs.
Yeah, at the very least, he can force them, right?
Yeah.
Two of those three BKB. Secret are staying in position. They have a good deep ward overseeing the pathway between top and mid lane. Yapsar always will have that advantage of the tree line.
Super is about 900 away from finishing Ags. There's the Gleipnir from Yapzor, Kinetic Field, Boundless Strike, Burrow Strike. Trying to bait things out. Batu with the Chronosphere, with all this damage coming in from Nisha. Look at that Meteor. There's the bashes onto yours. He pops the BKB. Double buyback for Elephant now. Matu stuck inside the Mars Arena. Will time walk to safety though. Zai looks like he might be the sacrificial lamb. Burrow strikes to the high ground. They'll likely chase him down, but this was regardless of that, a great fight for Secret.
Yeah, double buybacks. Forced one of them on the Void Spirit.
For a second there, I thought Nisha had Ags, but
And it's such a cool play to observe
When he
as
has
well,
it.
right? because the teams are like poking, prodding, trying to get to overcommit, relocate, or get a BKB charge from the Luna. They don't get it, but they get the positioning just barely bad enough from Elephant so that they can get that 3-man Chrono from Matu.
Yeah.
And that's a good punish, but at the same time, Elephant aren't sitting around wasting time. They're going to immediately use their man advantage now to push down mid tower. I don't know if they're going to get more than this. I don't think they fancy going higher.
His Daedalus as well. And now that they know Chrono is down, perhaps they'll try to play a little bit more aggressive.
He's buying out. He has the Daedalus. He could have saved for buyback. But he's committed now.
And
he hits really hard.
That was a gigantic EMP. Matu trying to chase. Nisha is ridiculously fast with the Ghost Walk. Matu still.
This
finally heals here. Matu jumps in. There's the time dilation. You can get FY. This would be a pretty big kill. Any kill at this stage without the buybacks being available would be huge. Oh, Matu's in quite a bit of trouble, but pops that BKB, takes out FY in turn. Has to be careful though. Time wants a little bit of that damage. 95 seconds on the deck for FY.
Elephant's heroes were spread very thin. Somnus was bottom. Super was top, finishing his Axe.
Yes,
so now
timing.
it is online.
Uh-oh.
Might need it to save here.
Got the kinetic kill with the Static Storm. Matu jumps in, gets the Chronosphere onto two, but they're going to focus on Somnus instead. This would be a dieback if they're able to finish him off. He's staying alive for now. Dissimulate to safety. Oh my god, Matu just gets bursted. Nisha next. Double kill for Yurt. That Daedalus just crushes Secret.
Oh my god.
Now Somnus getting Yules very low on HP, but he will live through the day.
All right, let's see.
That was so close to Secret just actually winning the game.
Just look at this replay if we get that now. Somnus, the way he played that was actually crazy. He survives at like no health, and then instead of getting out to safety, he does all his damage and still lives. He got off a Resonant Pulse, I think maybe even 2 pulses, as well as an Astral Step and the Dissimulate offensively. And they needed that damage to burst the void. You're going to see the replay here.
We got double buyback though from Secret. But that's going to force Elephant back for now. But yeah,
watch this from Void Spirit. So 800 health, comes down, dissimulates offensively into the pit, uses another one, gets out, and gets that burst. And a couple of really good crits there coming in from Eurus. Seals the deal, and now all of a sudden Elephant forcing those 2 buybacks on the 2 biggest cores on Secret.
Indeed. And by the way, I think in the middle of that fight, Somnus hit level 25, so Dissimulate now stuns, which I think you and I agree is the literal best 25 talent in the entire game.
It might be the best one in the whole game.
I mean, it's not even close.
Incredibly good. Yep. It's a nasty one, and he also has an Aeon Disc with full durate, or well, lowest possible cooldown. Fresh pickup here to protect him from the Chrono Sunstrike combo.
All right.
Starting to look good for Elephant, you gotta say. Any kill on Nisha or Matu will give them Roche, minimum. And they do have, with this Weaver pickup, also have a smoke, so they are ready to make a move if they want to. Relocate available. Going to be a completed Lotus Orb now for FY if he sends his courier there, which is what is happening right now. Lotus Orb very good against time dilation. Cold Snap. And of course, we haven't really talked about this. Puppy has Axe too, by the way. We didn't mention that one, but plenty of amazing Axe in play right now.
To get a good Chronosphere, you can layer the Static Storm to be after, so even if you don't get the kills, they can't activate items.
Yeah, that's why IO is so key here for the relocate. That's the one thing they can't stop. And the time lapse.
Elephant fully smoked. Zai inside the Sandstorm. The ward is there. Have an idea that Zai is in the vicinity.
Oh, they might find the pick here.
Yeah, Yang jumps in. Zai with a quick BKB. And the full retreat, it seems, from Secret. Not sure if that's enough for them to go for Roche, though. Just 1 BKB. Maybe it was on Matu.
Wait, they didn't kill the Forge Spirit, so Secret actually saw that.
Yep, they sure did, and they are fully smoked now to follow this up.
Who has BK? Okay, there's a bunch of buybacks on Elephant. They have it on both Yang and...
Zai. All right, he's going to get crushed pretty shortly. Matu gets off the Chronosphere. They're actually going to take out the reload. Whoa, we got he relocates just barely. The 10 HP, for God's sake. How is that even possible? FY God. Good Lord. Eclipse still available to use as well. Satanic has already been popped, though. Could just go for Roche. That relatively low HP. Neon Disc has already been popped as well. There's the Mars Arena, Yapzor in the midst of things. Matu jumps in, jumps back out. They're going to have to let Yapsor die here.
Puppy's
Like
got
Puppy looks to be
two.
next. Yeah, Astral Step takes him out. Matu jumps in, trying to take out the Mars for now. FY healing up to a high degree. Double buyback for Secret. They really want to contest this potential Roche. And there's the Eclipse not doing that much. It looks like this might be a dieback for Yapsor, and indeed it is. Double kill for Somnus, 5 versus 3. And this is going to be a second Roche in all likelihood for Elephant. Or they could try to go high ground here.
I think you definitely grab the Aegis on the way. The Roche is so low. You could do both.
All right, shard time. Let's talk about shards for everybody. All right, Luna already has hers. Voice Spirit already has his.
Please don't yell.
Weaver already has his. Just Tether Stun or Mars, the double spear is really good.
I like that more than you should.
The IO. I like it a lot.
Yeah, IO one's good.
And the fire trail that comes with it. Don't forget.
Yeah, gotta love the
Dire's
fire.
middle tower is under attack.
20 damage per second. Sick.
It's real
It's
good.
35%. Oh, all right. Elephant back again in a commanding lead. Which buybacks do Secret even have now? I think they only have Puppy.
Could be
Every
good.
other hero's buyback's unavailable, and yeah, like you said, the relocate from FY really
That was
clutch.
Oh my god.
Very clutch. Buyback was available for Euros, so it's not like the game ends there or something like that, but him needing to buy back and TP on Outpost to reconnect is really precious time lost. And gold, of course. Hex now on Nisha. Is he refusing to buy Axe for some reason? Oh, like, again, we're seeing these saves, so...
Yeah.
I just feel like he was so far ahead that at the time maybe it could have worked for like 5 to 10 minutes before. Weaver didn't even have Axe when he could have had his, right? For quite a while.
Yep.
So maybe it could have been a thing, but...
Witchbane for Super. This was recently nerfed, of course, but Spell is single target now instead of AoE. Probably for the best, Synderin.
Yeah.
Aesthetics cap. A lot of these new neutrals are pretty cool, though. I like them. Eurus. Tornadoed, but he is going to be a difficult kill, especially considering he has the Aegis still.
One challenge for Elephant here is that they need to go high ground at some point, and the lineup they're facing is insane at high ground defense. There's so much stuff. Low commitment stuns from Sand King and Monkey King, Invoker combo with Chronosphere, Ag Static Storm. If it wasn't for the saves, I would feel like going high ground for Elephant right now would be almost impossible, but it can be pulled off. But more than likely, they want to play map control and try to catch one of these secret heroes out on the map so that they don't have buyback, and then go from there. It looks like Somnus might be smelling blood in the water here. Matu.
They see him. There's the silence with quick BKB from Matu. Looks like they're going to retreat. Some TPs coming in from Elephant in the meantime.
Nisha would
Nisha in
die
the Ghost
there.
Walk. Matu. Oh, there's relocate coming as well. But Matu with that shard.
Oh, that shard's paid off so big.
Absolutely. And Nisha just split pushing a bit while this is happening. And yeah, the time walk cooldown as well for the 15 talent helps a lot.
Yang is hunting.
It's
Nisha is
for,
still there, and so is Yapsor.
Yeah.
Find them though. He's cutting the wave.
If Matu gets a buyback, but refresher potentially.
Oh, Nisha needs to not get caught by something here. There is a gem on the Mars and Abyssal Blade. He can stop the BKB TP out. He is not going to
He's
find.
fine.
That is dangerous. There's still a minute on Nisha's buyback. Didn't even have the gold for it.
Yeah, Eurus is a
Yeah.
monster, by the way. He was for Hurricane. I don't think he finished it. Do you want to finish?
Finished it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, we've seen the value of that against the Chrono.
Absolutely.
But he has a lot of gold, Cinder.
Should buy a Moonshark too.
Yeah.
Gonna buy Axe. Okay. I like that too.
Eat it.
Yeah, he's buying an
Consume.
upgraded one, I think, straight away. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but he did go the other talent, right? He went Lunar Blessing damage
Yeah.
instead of the Eclipse mini stun.
He still has the Lucent Beam damage talent though,
okay.
from level 20. So this Eclipse is pretty nasty. They do have some decent stun setups, like we've talked about. The Simulate, Mars Spear, Abyssal Blade on Yang could actually become the game-winning item here, just because it's a guaranteed instant stun. they haven't had all game, that can be enough to set up an Eclipse and a Spear, and that's a kill. There's no saves on Secret. They don't have a single Aeon Disc. Their heroes actually just die if they get caught, so...
I mean, is this considered, instead of Refresher, maybe a Nullifier for Matu? Take off Aeon Disc? Is that something to potentially consider?
I don't know if that's good enough, again, just because of the saves. You have a Weaver with Axe Lens, you have Io with the Relocate Lotus. It's just a lot of stuff you have to deal with. Absorb. Not Envision.
Pretty soon they're gonna need Tinker Wards.
Saw the jump movement in the trees, but yeah, Tinker Wards could be a thing. I'll have to see Plane Wards at least. See movements. Yang with a backpack. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's just Albert. He must have some really good. It's getting that efficiency out.
This is wards placed, right? Yapzor has placed 52 wards. Did he buy them?
Does he have his own player card in Fantasy?
Oh.
That is a lot of fantasy points for position 4 in a game.
That's true. By the way, I don't want to... I'm not going to jinx it. Forget what I said.
Okay. You didn't say... It's hard to...
You know what I was going to say, though.
No.
Oh. Glad. You don't know me that well, Yang. Oh.
HTPing. He was maybe trying to bait out a Boundless Strike to get the positioning of Monkey King revealed, but Yapzor didn't fall for it.
Have we seen the time lapse yet?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, just checking.
He
just checking that you're paying attention.
He used it to, you know that fight where Somnus just barely got up all his spells and backed out?
Yeah.
He got healed half HP first by time lapse.
I thought it was Io.
No, it was time lapse first, and then he got to reset.
All right, well, we are getting to the very late game now. 11k lead for Elephant, which is, I mean, it's not nothing. It's decent, but at this stage it could go either way, especially with the chrono implications. But the Aeon Disc might be the MVP for Elephant. And next Roche, another minute and 10.
What are you gonna buy on Euros? Is he still just thinking about the disc here? He has 7.3k, so 3.3 surplus. That is enough for a disc, right?
Finish the Hurricane Pike as well for
Which is a disc again. It's enough. It's 3k flat. Thinking
Has the
about
leveler right now, so ridiculous attack speed and high ground really easily, but don't think high ground is the problem if they get the kills first. Everybody's just waiting for Roche. So I think the next Roche might decide the game.
Yeah.
Matu still has room to grow. There's no way that he doesn't save for buyback, right? Courier, actually. Wait, was that the sheep stick?
Radiant's top tower is
Okay,
under
he has it.
He got it already.
I think there is a way that Matu doesn't save buyback, to be honest. Oh, and found super.
Yep. And he's dead. Easy kill. The first easy kill for Secret in quite some time. He beat by Zai. Burrow Strike to follow with the Static Storm as well. Cronus, they really want this Mars kill. There's a time lapse to come, but of course he's dead, so that ain't happening. You can't use it from the fountain.
Very late relocate. Where was FY?
Yeah.
Oh boy, two big
right
picks
there.
for Secret.
They do have 2 buybacks though.
They
and
do.
Both ults to work with.
That was still like 4k gold swingers.
I'll take your tribute.
Pretty big. 3k at least. Now they got map control too. Double damage top. Roche is spawning in 2 minutes though. 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, if you bottle it.
Yep.
In
could bottle
15
that.
seconds.
Do they have a bottle? They don't have a bottle. You could buy a bottle.
Probably has a bottle.
You baited me.
Bottle is coming.
Oh, did he buy one actually? Oh, he did. Okay. I thought you were joking. You're like, Puppy has a bottle. And I click Puppy. I'm like,
has a
wow,
bottle.
that's nice. But he does.
Why would I lie to you?
Alright, drop the bottle
So
there.
now a minute 45 to Road, so that's pretty perfect timing.
Yeah, in a way it's unlucky for Secret, because it could be up right now. True. And then they would just get it. They get the top tier 3, actually.
And they're going to apply a little poking pressure to this set of racks right now. I see Somnus in the tree line up top. Still 2 buybacks to go if they really want to here. Oh, there's Eclipse from with that.
Oh, the damage!
Matu gets off the BKB and time lapse. No buybacks used from Elephant, but double BKB for Secret. Eclipse being down is a pretty big deal. See where they can go from here.
I think, so was that an instant combo breaker from Nisha there? They didn't manage to get the they didn't manage to get the dissimulate off the Hex when Euros put in his ult there. That was a really good attempt from Elephant. That could have been a huge kill.
Everybody has buy. All right, I'm gonna lose my voice here in this game. I have a feeling. We are also
approaching tier 5 items. I know.
So that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Like 10 minutes ago.
Wait. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Please, Gaben, if you're watching, please let this game somehow go to 60 minutes at least. Well, not just that. We need tier 5 items for both teams.
Where did Mars's gem go?
He has it.
I just picked it. Oh, I just picked him. I was just dropping it to check high ground, I guess.
Yeah, Matu does commit, by the way, for the refresher. Has the 2 perseverances right now. He's still saving 5. Ooh, refresher on Eurus as well. Man, we are approaching ridiculous late game status right now. Very exciting stuff. Roche, that is where the fight will be, almost guaranteed.
Spawning now.
And it has an Aghanim Scepter. This game was created for me. So, not you.
Yeah, they're going to give that one to Invoker, probably. Tiger's been waiting all game for this.
Maybe.
Well, they could also give it to Matu. It's not bad.
I think Matu Ags is very good. I mean, the rest of his team is probably like, Nisha, you should have just bought this yourself already. I'm sorry. This is...
He's playing a refresher now. Oh, he has Ags queued up as well.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah, we have this.
And this.
Okay, and this does proc, and there's the Meteor time lapse out. But the Chronosphere onto 2. This is a huge kill on Summit. He's going to have to buy back into the game. Next is definitely Super. Still 2 buybacks, though. This is all about buybacks and BKBs.
Secret are finding so many big picks. They found Weaver twice, they found Mars and now Void Spirit, and they paid nothing.
Honestly, the play here is to refresher on Void in the fog and just not show it. So then you have a fight for Roche potentially. If
Secret are paying so much respect here by not going Roche yet. How they will come in. This is big.
Yep. Ags. Matu gets the bash on time walk
if you think the Ags goes to Nisha, cheer for Secret. If you think the Ags go to Matu, cheer for Elephant.
Cheer for Elephant, guys. That's the correct answer, okay? Has the refresher, and there is the Aghanim Scepter for Matu. Time walk now applies bashes. Does not work on reverse time walk, in case you're wondering.
If you don't care and you're just waiting for tier 5 items, cheer for neither team.
Okay. Very good.
There we are.
2 minutes away from that. Still 2 buybacks. They might need to give up this top racks and defend for the bottom.
Yeah, for sure. This is just...
But Somnus is going to have to buy back pretty soon because they're going to commit to that bot racks pretty soon. So that means buyback will be preserved on Super at the very least. Matu and company reversing their way to the other side. And time to start hitting the tier 3 bot. 36 seconds on Somnus. If they can try to hold this off for a little bit. A lot of baiting potential from Matu. There's the balance strike. Chaos meter to follow. No buyback from Somnus still. There's a save from FY. Back to the other side they go. BKB's popped from Elephant now, so they do defend. Somnus coming back relatively shortly, but they have used a couple of BKBs. Oh, the Chronosphere, but the relocate back up to the other side of the Chronosphere. That's not going to work. 2 easy kills for Matu. Double buyback, though. Somnus still has not bought back. Will be in 2 seconds responding regularly. Mars does die, and Secret are going to reset. They're afraid of Somnus, and for good reason. Eclipse used from the sidelines. Well, there's the Chronosphere. On the 2 again, into the Meteor, triple Meteor. Indeed, Luna needs to get off that Satanic. That's off the BKB instead. And the double Eclipse thanks to the refresher. Buyback available, Nisha still, and Chase is on for Matu.
They have Hex ready. He just needs to reach here. He'll find him here.
Okay, that's the Hex to start things out. Mules, Aether Remnant, Spear, Abyssal first. This is a ridiculously long lockdown.
Dire's middle tower is
Remnant to start things out. Matu has been stunned for literally the entire game. My God. That is
for 25 seconds.
That is God tier layering. My God. 8. So we made it to 60 minutes. We did it. Matu's gonna have a gift. It's like, I've been dead for 30 seconds, but at least I get Apex.
Oh.
Holy shit, that was insane. Book of the Dead, that's not exciting at all.
Well, thankfully you sound very excited.
Very terrible. very terrible tier 5 item.
Well, he's going to summon a bot. I mean, he can play a bit of split pushing here. Keep in mind, there's only one lane of barracks for Elephant, so
Yeah.
Zai can force them to rotate.
This is going to be the longest replay of all time. Instant replay. As we can see in live. Yeah, Wukong command used. You can see time lapse, bringing Eurus back to full HP. Now that the plan for Elephant is to force these buybacks out. So Wukong's command delays a little bit.
Radiant structures
The question is,
are
how many racks does Secret give up before needing to buy back? Okay, Pistol Blade. And we have a buyback onto Matu. That's the big one. Remember, he does not have Chronosphere. He's already used it. Beyond this does proc the double bash, the glimpse back into the kinetic field with the burrow strike. That is a kill. Chronosphere now onto Super. Looks like he's likely going to die here. Finally goes down. The time lapse, the MVP again. And Matu is dead. That is a dieback. Epicenter burrow strike combination. Going to do a decent amount of damage. The Absorb. Yep, the Boundless Strikes to be enough. Sonnet is getting relatively low on HP. Has to be careful. There's the burrow strike to actually finish him off, but he does have buyback. He preserves it so freaking long. Everybody's dead except for... How is this possible? He took the Book of the Dead! Are you serious? The MVP! Book of the Dead, the best tier 5 item ever, gets the mega creeps for Secret. So despite Matu diebacking, Secret could try to go down mid here, but Somnus is a freaking beast. Can they take him out? Book of the Dead, dude. All right, that rapier. We have a rapier. I'm not sure if you had that the whole time, but I just noticed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Collect their breaths here.
Somnus is trying to buy
1v3. Book of the Dead again.
Dire's middle tower has
I
fallen.
don't know what they're building over there. BKB, yeah, from Somnus. He's going to have to go all out here. Gets the Hex, gets the stun. Static Storm's not going to be effective at all, as the Ancient is just being killed from afar. Book of the Dead, MVP for Secret. I told you, Cinderin, best tier 5 item to ever drop. Holy Jesus, what a game.
Oh,
Secret,
that's amazing.
1-0. Oh, Gaben.
What a great game. So many amazing individual plays. And it's Dota is really entertaining when one team has insane catch and lockdown and the other one has insane saves, right? Like, it's always going to be